Hey guys, it's Mel here, as you can probably tell. I recently moved, 3 weeks ago actually. I moved to a new place, new state, new part of the country in fact. So, I used to live in Minnesota, and now I don't. I live in another state, but for privacy and safety reasons I'm not going to say which one. All I'll say is, it's out east. Where I used to be, but this place, this state is not where I used to be. So, Tyler, my friend Tyler, wanted me to do a tour of my room and maybe later a tour of my house. And maybe someday I'll get around to that, but today I'm just going to do my room. So, this is my new room. One view of it anyway. I have a Brave poster there, and there's a lamp there. I put the lamp on top of the television here because the light from the ceiling fan and the light fixtures on it are not enough for my shelf. They just look dark and creepy without the lamp, and I don't like it. So I put the lamp there and I turn it on. I have to switch between the lamp and a heater in the outlet there because there are only two things. I mean, there's another outlet somewhere there, but I can't reach it. So there's a heater plug on the floor, and then there's a lamp that's plugged in. So I switch back and forth between those. Here's the door, light switch, door hanger thingy that's always crooked. And there's a Princess and the Frog poster, which I've had for a little over a year. I've had it for 2 Christmases, I think. These are my very, very, very old shelving units. I've had them ever since I was a little kid. In fact, I remember climbing on them around the time my brother was born, my youngest brother, and I was 4 back then. So, there's my laptop. It's not set up right. I was doing something with the boys on it, and I had it downstairs, so I had to put the mouse on top. I usually just slide the mouse pad underneath like this, because for some reason if I put it over here, where this is my brother's flash drive is, and I use the mouse there, it makes my hand hurt. I'm not sure why, but I found that when I use it like this, it usually doesn't hurt so much. So that's where I do my computer stuff. Tyler, that's where I talk to you on Facebook. So, yeah. And I set my shelves up almost exactly the way they were in Minnesota, just because I can't imagine them any different. Mostly these shelves. These shelves are the way they were in Minnesota. That shelf almost is. Kind of. It's got most of the stuff on it, but it's missing a few things. And these 2 shelves, the one on top, the DVD shelf, used to be a bookshelf. My bookshelf is now right there beside my bed. And now I keep my VHS tapes, which I don't have very many of, if you don't count my VeggieTales ones. And there is a VeggieTales one there, the toy that saved Christmas. So for some extra decoration, I put some Mickey and Minnie plushies that some friends gave me in Austin, Minnesota. That's where I lived. I guess it's okay to tell that now because I don't live there anymore. So there's the chair. It's just a hardwood chair. There's a cushion on it because I have back problems. Had them ever since I was a kid. And there's a Mickey Mouse blanket that another friend made for me. So that's pretty cool. And here's my dresser. It's got a bunch of junk on it. I recently spilled one of my favorite candles there. That hamper I have also had ever since I was a little kid. I think the hamper and the shelves and this Mickey Mouse water bottle right here, which I've recently taken up using again, I think they all belong to my sister. But they belong to me now. So, it's cool. Let's see, there's the table, television. I think the only thing this television is good for is watching VHS tapes, because it has a built-in VCR there. And even though my brothers told me that this TV is dying, I still think I could use it for VHSs at least for a little while. And it looks really, really raw, just with the lamp on top of the TV, and it doesn't even have a shade because the shade takes away too much light, and I like a lot of light in my room, usually. So, yeah, it doesn't look all that cool, but it works for me. And whatever works, I'll do. There's my heater, which I just bought a few weeks ago because my room is freezing. It's because we have no cold air returns in the wall. There is furnace register vent back here, but it doesn't work very well because it doesn't keep my room very warm. So it's pretty much covered up, but I don't care because it doesn't work anyway. So there's my heater, and I'm only supposed to use it at night because it takes up so much energy to run. And my room usually doesn't need it in the daytime anyway. Although I'm thinking of leaving it running while I'm at church because every Sunday afternoon when I come back from church after the morning service, my room is freezing. Including today, it was miserable. It's warmer now for some reason, but maybe that's because I've been putting away my laundry. Alright, so there's my bed. I'm sure you guys are all familiar with my bed. It's got the Simba plushie on it, which is another childhood artifact of mine. I don't know if I've included him in a video before or not. Anyway, so, oh, and there's some posters. There's a Disney Princess poster that my older brother got me, and a New York map for kids that some of my old friends in Austin got me. Well, they just gave it to me. I don't know where they got it. So, okay, fine. You know what? There's me. That's me, right there in the mirror. I hate pictures of myself, and I hate videos of myself. Actually, videos of myself aren't that bad. But, I don't know. I guess I can just put myself in this video. There's a bunch of random junk in the dresser. Mostly clothes that I'm gonna put on after my shower. Those are my PJs and some cuddle duds. And then those socks I'm gonna wear tonight too. And then there are my clothes for tomorrow. And there's my little candle collection. My Olean photo album. This picture of my room there. It's awesome. And my clock. It's 5:49 p.m. And there's a random jar of stuff. Just stuff, random stuff. There's my bank. Here is a photo album of stuff in Austin. That was the view when you first walk into my room in Austin. But yeah, there's some other random stuff. Disney merch mostly. Okay, so there's my dollhouse. I have also had that ever since I was a tiny little kid. And there's a closet. It's got stuff hanging on it. And there's the Beauty and the Beast poster that you've seen before in another video. I have also had that ever since I was a kid. And there's a calendar hanging on either side of the window. We just came in here, I just moved in here, and there were just those things sticking out of the walls for me to hang my calendars on. And I have 2 calendars, and there were 2 things in the wall, so I was stoked. There's a window there. It doesn't have any curtains, but we're planning to put curtains there sometime soon. And there's another window. Oh, and Tyler will be interested in seeing this. I bought this little Woody plushie at the Disney store a few days ago when we went out with a friend. It's even got Andy's name written on the bottom of it, so I thought that was awesome. And there's some coloring books, my journals, some books, some more books, other random stuff. It's awesome. Now, this room freaked me out a little bit at first because this setup here, the closet, and then the corner, and then the window, and then that corner where the bed goes, and then the other window is almost exactly the way my childhood bedroom was. There was a closet there, there was a window there, my bed was right there, and there was a window there too. But this doesn't feel like my childhood room very much, if at all. Maybe this corner looks like it a little bit now that I have it set up that way, but overall, this room feels really different. It's a lot bigger than even my Olean room was, and it's probably twice the size of my Austin room, which is nice because I was kind of cramped. But yeah, so this is a lot like my Olean bedroom, and it's scary. It would be even more so if I had pink curtains on the window. I had pink curtains on my window back in Austin, but they look different, obviously. My whole bedroom was set up different. Oh, there's a Mickey Mouse poster that a friend from Austin, who is still my friend, miraculously, she got me that, just from the dollar store, but it's awesome. So yeah, that's my room. Oh, and the Kingdom Hearts poster, my brother got me that. Same brother who got me the Disney Princess one. And there's some pictures on the mirror. The one on the right of Mickey Mouse is one I drew. So it's cool. So yeah, this is my room. There's a ceiling fan. Oh, and I should mention that my room in Olean also had a ceiling fan. So that's really awesome. So yeah, like if I'm standing right here, It almost looks like I'm an OEN. Almost. Not quite, but almost. It's very, very close. I also had the dresser and the shelves set up just the way they were in OEN, so I guess you could say this room that I moved in as a very, very young adult. I mean, I'm not quite a full young adult yet. I'm 19, so I'm a legal adult. But I don't think I will be till I'm like 20 or 21. But you could say this room is kind of like a mixture of the room of my childhood and the room of my adolescence. So yeah, don't know what else there is to say. That's my room.